and welcome to the Me and My Wife podcast. I am Mike Calta, me, radio superstar. That is my wife, therapist Amanda Calta. And we are here for episode what? I do. I know exactly what number. 13. I don't know how long this one's going to last. Yeah, because she refuses.
I'm holding it. It's in my hand.
How's that
now.
better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Now I'm holding it.
No, you can put it back. I had the wrong mic turned on. Yeah, it was my fault. I'm sorry. Listen to me. I'm not having a good day today.
I know.
I'm not having a good day today. I pooped for the first time in 4 days this morning. We went away on Friday. I didn't poop on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then it hit me Tuesday morning.
I understand how the days work.
I know, but I'm just saying it hit me this morning during the show, and I had to go out. I had like massive gas pains in my stomach. You won't relate to this, but it feels like you're getting kicked in the balls over and over again, and it hurt really bad. And then during a long break, I went and pooped, and I feel a lot better now. Like
so
a lot,
then why are you
a
still
lot
so
better.
grumpy?
I'm not cured. I feel a lot better.
Listen, this is life. We have to deal with things. You're old.
I'm getting old.
You're constipated.
I mean, I wouldn't say constipated. I'm on a protein heavy diet.
You're drinking a lot of whey. That's disgusting.
True.
And that is not easy on your gastrointestinal system.
It is not.
So
it is not.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't like anything done to my butt, so I'm not missing anything there sexually. I don't. You should be happy about that.
I'm thrilled.
You're a huge fan of it.
Nope.
Stop
it.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We have a lot to talk about.
So, what do I do every night? Which I haven't done for maybe a couple weeks. But typically, what do I do every night? What do I drink?
Collagen.
No. Yes.
Oh,
but no.
Metamucil.
Metamucil.
Like Tony Danza.
But that's it. Listen.
I can't drink it.
Why?
Because I'm on a low carb diet.
It has no sugar in it.
Really? I thought it was all fiber. I thought it was all.
It is fiber.
Oh. So I can have that?
100%.
What do I know?
Metamucil every night. Good for your cholesterol. Good to keep you regular. Good for weight maintenance kind of stuff.
Tony Danza said he drinks his Metamucil every day, and that's how he looks so good. I bet you Scott Baio drinks it too.
Danza, though?
Tony Danza is 92, and he looks fantastic.
Does he?
I mean, he's probably 70-something, but he looks great.
That's what I want to know. I haven't seen Tony Danza
he
for
looks
like 20 years.
He was just hosting the Tony Danza show.
There's a Tony Danza show?
That was like probably 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, Tony Danza looks good.
Let me see. Joe, what does Tony Danza look like?
You know Tony Danza.
I know
No,
Tony
today.
Danza.
The same as he did before. Only his hair is gray. That's it.
I don't believe it.
Why would John Bon Jovi gray out his hair like that?
I don't think he needs to care anymore. Like he's at the
He
point.
should. He can't sing anymore.
Well, that's true. But I think he's at the point in his life where he's like, everybody loves me. I'm so cool. Even though I'm tiny and I have coffee breath, I'll just do whatever I need to do with my hair.
His wife did not age like he did. Like he aged perfectly.
I wouldn't say perfect.
Dude, he's almost 70 years old. He's 60-something years old. He looks great.
But do you feel like, okay, this is me maybe being a little bit, I don't know, discriminatory? I don't know what the word is, but I feel like small people age better.
I agree with that.
Yeah, as a
It's
small
true.
person,
I'm a
as a
small
small
person.
person, Joe agrees.
But look at Joe.
Yeah, Joe's 68.
84.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up there.
I mean, you look great.
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that.
But if you said to somebody that you were like in your 40s, like in your mid to late 40s.
Yeah, I'd buy it. If you had a little less gray.
Yeah.
A little less
I
gray.
could probably dye the hairs. Get away with it, maybe.
Okay, but if you did, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Tiny
people age better.
I went to a bar with Joe one
Not
time.
that you're tiny, Joe.
Oh,
He's very tiny.
Oh, a little bit.
He's diminutive. I went to a bar with him one time, and these young kids came up to me, and they're like, "Is that guy famous?" I go, "Yeah, he is." And they're like, "We could just tell." I go, "You guys ever hear of the Doobie Brothers?" He's one of the Doobies. They were like, "We knew it. We knew he was famous."
But you do give that vibe. I think because of your very
Style.
like eclectic. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got confidence and style.
Hmm.
I lack style, but have plenty of confidence.
Correct.
Yeah. You would think you would have straightened that out by now.
You are very difficult.
Yeah.
How many times have I bought clothes for you
Mm-hmm.
and tried to style you and you just don't wear them. You don't return them. They just turn into a pile in the closet.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
I remember you bought me a denim jacket one time.
But it was cool.
You know what? I'm
What
not
do you
saying
think
it's
about
not.
a denim jacket?
I love a denim jacket. I'm actually looking for one right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
looking
there's
for a
probably
sleeveless one, actually.
there's
Whoa.
probably one upstairs in the closet.
Well,
What are
I
you
don't think-
joining a motor scooter gang?
Maybe.
There's things that are like a staple style. A denim jacket can be very cool if you wear it properly.
I don't feel
Right.
I don't feel that I look cool in a denim jacket.
Then
I
you're
feel
not
like I look
confident.
like a fat lesbian.
But you feel like you look cool in basketball shorts and a t-shirt
No,
from
I just feel comfortable,
1994.
and I much like Bon Jovi have just said it's over. I'm good. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna be comfortable from now on.
When was it not over?
I would say the most critical part of my style has been when I used to wear jean shorts all the time.
Right.
That part was I look back at that.
But when was your style at its peak?
Ooh.
Like
I don't
its
know that
best?
I don't know if it's ever had a peak.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of valleys.
Right.
No.
I feel like your style was very bad, very low, and that was the denim short period. And then
I went through my sport coat with a t-shirt phase underneath it for a while.
right, but would you say that was your peak?
Maybe. It was not my daily, but see, here's the thing. As far as daily wear goes,
Mhm.
I don't see the need to dress up. I don't have one of those jobs, and I don't have one of those lifestyles where it requires me to dress up like that. I dress for comfort and for the weather.
You can dress for comfort and also dress for style. You should be doing it for yourself so that you feel
So what
good.
would you suggest? Like, what would you say would be the first thing to turn me around?
Well, your shoes are bad.
I mean, I'm wearing flip-flops that
Yeah.
you bought me.
I bought those for you because they're recovery flip-flops because
Right.
you were having problems.
My
They're more of
knees.
like an orthopedic nature.
This
So
is making me sound
you
terrible.
could definitely improve your shoe game.
Okay. But you realize that I never will. You're talking to a kid who grew up with one pair of shoes at a time in my life. I had one pair of black dress shoes that I wore until they didn't fit my feet anymore, and then I had one pair of Kmart white sneakers. And shoes don't really mean anything to me. So you're gonna have to say, these are your new shoes. Wear these today.
Okay. You are putting all the responsibility on me.
Listen to me. I
which
will
is
tell
not fair.
you. I will tell you. I have a better chance at assisting in a surgery with a doctor than I do of styling my own. I'm being serious.
But
I
you
have a
should start
better chance
looking.
at removing somebody's appendix, having never done that before, than I would be by putting clothes together.
I want to give you a good example.
Okay.
Okay. Tim Robinson,
It's not funny.
hilarious. One of the funniest people in the world.
Okay.
Okay. Not a good looking man.
No.
Not a good looking man.
Why are you comparing me to him?
Listen to what I'm
All
saying
right.
to you. He was on SNL for a little while, kind of overweight at that time, nerdy, right? Then he started doing his own thing and he started getting like this style, and he's got a very like Tyler the Creator cardigan, like a kind of, I don't know, like a cool style like Juliana's Principal. Like that vibe. And he adopted this style, and now I'm like, is he cool? Like he's kind of cool. And I went from thinking like this guy has no game, totally bad, to like, what?
I could never make that jump on my own.
Okay, but so what you have to do is you have to start looking online, look on social media, look at different
But
things,
see,
see
here's
what
the
you like.
problem. Here's the problem. This show's all about being honest. I'm being
Mhm.
honest. There's not too many fat guys out there that are stylish. I would
Not
say,
true.
name one. Exactly. You look at guys like
thinking.
Jack Black, and Jack Black and I dress exactly the same.
Bad example.
Why?
Because-
Fat funny.
Okay, because Jack Black is not anybody's style person at all.
I'm looking at body type. There's Jack Black. There's
Mhm.
Newman from Seinfeld. I'm trying to think of who is a bigger guy out there that is
I mean, honestly,
stylish.
just look at any black guy that's overweight.
Okay, that's different. That's different. Black guys can pull off stuff that I cannot.
You can. You just have to believe in it. Like Tim Robinson. He believed in it.
I don't know. There's a lot of fat black guy clothes stores online.
Yes.
Yeah, not a lot of fat white guy clothes stores. A lot of fat black guy clothes stores.
But you don't have to dress like a fat white guy.
I know,
you
but
can dress like a fat black guy, and you'll look so cool.
My dad will not be happy with that.
There is like some kind of, like, what do you call it? What's the word? Compromise.
Kanye had an outfit I liked. No, I'm kidding.
We don't speak that name in this house
I'm
anymore.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
There's a compromise where you don't have to go full like urban wear.
Right.
But you can kind of like float somewhere in the middle.
Listen, I will give you full autonomy on dressing me. You can.
That's a lot of pressure.
I didn't say you have to. I'm saying if you saw something online that you liked and said, I'm going to order. I tried to order one of those services where you pick out the clothes that you like, give them your size, and they send you a bunch of outfits.
What happened with that?
I never wore any of them.
And I kept them all. Racking up boxes of shirts in plastic.
Winston Club, it was called.
Yeah. First of all, Winston Club.
They were fat guys who dressed nice. They look like fat gay guys.
Everything that you had was floral.
Yeah.
Everything that came in that box.
There was a lot of fat pajamas.
Was a floral looking Hawaiian shirt.
I don't like it.
No. I'll help you.
Okay.
I'll help you.
All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna live my life until something changes.
All right.
Okay.
Something's happening in our house.
I hear it. I hear the alarm. The dogs.
Scary.
You want me to go look?
Why do I have to do things today? What do I have to do?
Yesterday was a wash. Nothing happened yesterday. It was miserable. Sometimes, so here's the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have ADHD. I know that I do. I was diagnosed with ADHD. I am trying to manage it on my own. And sometimes it's helpful for ADHD people to just have another person there with them.
I like to be your buddy. I like to be your, okay.
You're just my buddy. You don't actually have to do anything.
Okay, this is sounding so much better to me.
But just go with me to do the things.
Okay. All right, in.
I don't know what that's called, and I don't know if I discovered this.
I'm your bitch.
No. Kind of.
Yeah.
But there's something, and tell me if anybody's watching the show and they have ADHD, is that real? Like, something about having somebody just there, like, even if I'm working, like if somebody is just there while I'm working,
makes you feel better.
I'll work more and I'll stay more focused. But if I'm by myself, nope, nothing's getting done, which is what happened yesterday. Yesterday, you didn't feel good. You were gone. Then I just sat here and had like 12,000 things to do, and I didn't do anything.
Yeah. All right, I'm in for today. All right, I'm glad we established that.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
All right. Good. So we're doing that.
We talked about a couple of things on the show that I did not have the chance to discuss with you.
Oh.
And I would like your honest opinion about these things. I'm not going to change what I said on the air when you weren't here to what you're here now.
You might.
Micro cheating. That is a term that Galvin brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Micro cheating is when you're not having sex or meeting up with somebody else, but you're like sliding into their DMs and doing stuff that may be flirty with other people. They call that micro cheating. I say nonsense. I say it's just networking. And I also feel like I said this on the air, if you were to go out with your friends, which doesn't happen very often, but if you were to go out with your friend, what?
Why are you bashing me?
That's not a bash. That's being honest.
I go out. I have friends.
I didn't say you don't have friends. You don't go out. You're not like me. You and your friends are not hitting the club.
No.
Okay. So if you and your friends go to the club and, you go out there, like say you and Lisa go out, I would imagine guys try to talk to you while the two of you are out of the bar.
They don't.
Maybe some guys feel intimidated. Maybe they don't. I'm the kind of guy when I'm out in a bar, I like to talk to people, mostly girls. I just don't really like to talk to guys. Like I walked up to a bar one time when I was with Tony Burton, Pete, and Joe. You might have been there too. Right. We were at Ruby's in St. Pete, and the bar is filled with people sitting there, and two girls are sitting right there, and there's a little bit of a space between them, so I can get in between them and order. And I said, "Excuse me, can I?" And they said, "Yeah, yeah." And I ordered drinks for everybody, and I bought them a round of drinks because they let me in there to do it. And they were like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Cool. Where are you guys from?" Blah blah blah. That's it. No, I have no intention on trying to get their phone numbers, no intention on doing more than say, hey, well, have a good night, thank you. That if you did that on a nightclub night, like if you were sitting there and some guys came over and said, hey, can we buy you guys drinks, man, and talk, that doesn't bother me. Does that bother you? No, right? I mean, like, you kind of want to go out and you want to flirt a little bit and you want to have fun, but that's just where it ends. It's not, you're not looking to hook up with anybody.
Right.
So that's what we were talking about. Well, man, they got on me for sending emojis on Instagram.
It's you cross the line, I think, with your stuff that you do.
You think so?
I
micro cheat?
I am very, very chill when it comes to that stuff. I don't think that I get upset about much.
No, that's part of the reason why I feel like I could do whatever I want to do, because you never tell me this bothers me, this doesn't bother me.
But just think about if a guy posted a picture of himself and whatever the circumstances are, he was happy with his picture, he felt good about himself, he looked good. And I didn't comment on his picture, but I DM'd him a heart or a fire emoji or something. So it wasn't like I was commenting out in the open where everybody would see it. I was specifically sending it like kind of below the radar.
Well, let me just stop for a second. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've not ever. I'm sure I have, but I don't think that I'm sending DMs as much.
Yes, you are.
How do you know?
You told me.
No. I'll tell you why. As much as commenting on people's stories. When you comment on their story, it sends them a DM. But that's the truth.
Okay.
If I see a girl who is working out online that I'm like, oh, that girl's killing, I send her a little fire emoji or whatever, that's going to their DMs. But I would just put it on their picture if their picture was up.
Okay. I mean, I'm
not hiding that.
I see that, but it is a little bit more like on the DL, I think, when you're doing it that way, as opposed to just commenting on a picture.
I have received nudies before in the DMs.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I do like them.
Happen, huh?
I do like them.
The things that happen in the DMs are things that you are keeping out of the public eye, things that you are just doing like on the DL.
But maybe sometimes it's none of the public's business.
Well, it's
not you. Like, I'm very clearly I'm honest with you. I'm talking to you about it now in front of dozens of people. But I don't people, listeners don't need to know who I find attractive and who I don't.
But do you think that it's inappropriate for me? So same thing, a guy posting a story.
You posted a fireball one time and I wanted to kill everybody.
A fireball?
Yeah, a little fire emoji. Like for hot.
About what?
You posted it on a guy's page.
Was he famous?
Yes.
Okay.
Alex Cloran from
All right.
Lighting.
Well,
I wasn't getting divorced over it, but I was like,
Okay. I'm talking
it
about
irked me.
A guy, like just a regular average guy, posting a story that he's been working out, and I look at him and I go, wow, he's doing a great job working out. And I send him fire emojis in his story.
That is opening up. That is open-ended.
Right.
Right. But I feel like, and this is unfair. I'm saying it as unfair. I feel like there is a difference between you and I. Did you just hear a weird noise?
I just feel like we're getting robbed right now.
Will you go look and see?
Yes, I will.
I feel like that there is
something terrible is happening.
An unfair advantage that I have because of the difference between what I do for a living and what you do for a living. My job is to have contact with other people. My job is to forge relationships with other people.
You're just making it okay. You're justifying it.
Maybe I am.
That's not part of your job.
But it is. I'm making a connection with people.
Okay, but you don't need to make a connection in their DMs.
No. I don't.
Are you doing it with guys?
Sometimes.
You're sending guys DMs?
I've sometimes sent guys fire emojis.
Oh.
I mean, that's the truth. Because I'm commenting on their stories. And the truth is that you're right. I am using it as an excuse because I am feeling like I need to make a connection with people in the audience, and this is my way to do it because I'm not going to go meet them all. I'm never going to know them all.
And I agree with that, but I think that you can make a connection with people on a broader scale by commenting on a picture where publicly other people are commenting.
Yeah.
When you're doing it on the DL at a site, you're opening up a can of worms.
Well, my worm has never been out. I'm just letting you know about that. And the only dick pics I ever sent were to you and Bobby Kelly. So
And
we're good
I
there.
say to you, please
Please
don't
send
send
more.
those to me.
Please send more. You say,
Please stop.
you go, give me a different
I
angle.
can't fast enough get it off my phone and then try to erase it from any kind of anything that could ever pop up again.
Just keep in your mind. What is happening out there, Joe?
Nothing.
Why are the
I
dogs
don't
barking
know.
like crazy?
I walked around the house. There's nobody here.
I
I can't figure it out.
So here's what I think. There was a squirrel outside before,
Oh,
hanging out where Elliot hangs out,
okay.
and I'm wondering if that's what's happening.
That could be.
So let me ask you this other question.
Yes.
So this is no joke. This is real. When Amanda was little, how old were you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Baboons.
2.
Okay, so when you were very young, she lived in New Jersey, and there was, what was it, an attic access or a chimney access?
There was like a door in my bedroom that was a crawl space that went up to the attic.
And raccoons were getting down the crawl space and showing up in your bedroom while you're a baby. Do you remember that?
I don't. I remember the newspaper article, so I remember it happening.
She was telling her parents that baboons were coming in her room, and her parents would laugh, ha ha ha, baboons, little kids saying baboons. She was saying that she sees baboons in her room. Turns out it was raccoons. She was right. She was just too stupid to say raccoons. She was saying, but I'm kidding. She was 2. She was 2 years old. So I think that if our little daughter were to say that there were baboons in her room, I would find that to be adorable too. And how did they discover that it was actually raccoons getting in your room?
Because they came into my room.
The raccoons did.
The raccoons would come into my room at night, and they would be like in my bedroom, and I was in like a crib or, whatever, like a toddler thing. And one night my mom came in, I don't know, to check on me or whatever, and the raccoons were in the bedroom with me.
How many were there?
I don't know. It was like a family of raccoons.
Oh my God. Wow. And then they realized they had to close that door off. And then it was a big deal, and it was in the newspaper and all that stuff. Do you think your interest in raccoons is because of your early love of baboons in New Jersey, and that's why you're so interested in Elliot the raccoon outside?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you know that this is no joke? I swear to God.
Yeah.
That the Fish and Wildlife Commission called me and left me a message on my voicemail.
What do they want?
That I was spreading disinformation about raccoons. I don't know what I said. So what I've learned is raccoons are what they call a nuisance animal, and you should not feed them. I don't know if it's illegal to feed them or not, but you should not feed them. And I don't care that you're feeding them, but I don't know that if that's the right answer, or if somebody told me that and that they gave me wrong information. But they were very concerned with the fact that we were giving out wrong information on the radio.
So I think I didn't hear it, but I think the information is that it is legal to have a raccoon as a pet in Florida.
If you have a license,
you have to have a permit.
Okay, right. A permit, yeah.
And you can't bring them out publicly. So if you have a raccoon pet, it has to like stay in your house or whatever. You can't like go walk it on a leash.
We don't have a raccoon pet. We have a nuisance raccoon. We have a nuisance raccoon with a name.
It's not a nuisance.
Really? Tell me that every time I'm picking up the garbage outside.
I pick up the garbage.
We all our neighbors pick up the garbage. Yeah, we're all picking up the garbage. It's a nuisance.
He's not a nuisance. I love being around him. I enjoy the camaraderie that we have. I like that it makes me feel like I'm at one with nature and that I can talk to animals.
But we have so many animals of our own that you can go and be one with nature. You could sit out with the tortoise.
I talk to them too.
Okay. Did you feed Ralphie today?
Go
be one with Ralphie.
I will do that. But what I'm saying is he's not a nuisance. I like him being here. I would like to keep him like how some people have like an outside cat.
Okay.
And they feed it and it comes and hangs out. However, Elliot has not been here. Or at least he's not set off the Ring doorbell so that I could go outside.
Right.
So I don't know where he is. And since the dogs chased him that one day, the raccoon that came.
It's baboon.
I'm not 100% sure it was Elliot.
Oh, does it matter?
An imposter.
Yes. If it's cute, what's the difference?
He wasn't as cute. Elliot was different.
See, word's getting out, Amanda.
I think somebody
word's
took
getting
him.
around the
The
neighborhood.
old lady is a sucker.
Yeah.
I think somebody took him.
Well, also, I will tell you, we've had a lot of work going on around the house. There's been a lot of people
He's nervous.
that have been in the area that aren't normally on the side of the house and the back of the house, and we cut down a couple of trees. So
yeah,
there is a lot that's been going into this house.
Yeah. Joe, did anybody listen to us today?
There's Big Dick gets very angry when you ask me how many people are watching.
Well, because
then don't tell me.
Okay.
Because I didn't really announce. I announced it one time that we were going live today, and if you're not subscribed to our channel, it doesn't alert you when we go live, and you'll have to watch it later on. But the best thing to do is to like and subscribe to the page. We don't get anything from it. It just will notify you.
I do. It makes me feel good.
No, I mean, like, there's no monetary value associated with it. We're not trying to get you to give us money. It'll just notify you when we go live. So when there's a new episode up, and we try to do them often, but our schedules got very busy, and you're starting a whole new job. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous.
You'll be fine. I think you'll do great.
I think it's going to be good. I'm more nervous that I haven't like had a commitment like that. That's like so many hours in a row.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But you do a lot now. I think you're going to find that you'll be in a routine before you know it.
You want to talk about my shirt?
I was going to say, I noticed your shirt. That is Tyler, the Creator.
Yep. So this is his.
Did I buy that? Or did you get that at the concert?
I got it at the concert.
Because I did go to the store in LA.
No. Yeah. This is the store that he has in LA, Golf.
Yeah.
But this is
what is the meaning behind that?
So Golf Wang is like his alter ego.
Golf Wang. Sounds racist.
That's it.
All right. I like it. Golf Wang. I don't like it because it's racist. I just like
There's Wolf Haley.
Who is that?
Golf Wang. It's all Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, he's got a bunch of names. Why don't we have AKAs?
You did. It died like 20 years ago.
10, 13.
13.
You know they're talking about doing another roast?
I can't.
Why? You did pretty good last time.
The first time.
You did good.
My hands were shaking so bad that I couldn't hold the paper, and then I couldn't hold any paper for like a week after that.
I don't know. The last roast that we had, the roast of me, was Robert Kelly, Bert Kreischer, Jim Florentine, Jim Norton, Greg Fitzsimmons, the Stengel Brothers, Johnny B, Mo. I'm leaving out another big name.
Me?
You. I'm leaving out another big comedian name, I think. Like, at the time, I had the biggest comedians in the world for this roast and got them all. I got everybody except for, I think Quinn was on my list, and Quinn couldn't make it, Colin Quinn. But, man, what a success that was. I don't know that we capture that again.
I don't know. I mean, I think that you probably could recreate with the same people.
I don't know that I can get the same people. I don't know that I can get Bert to commit to a roast.
I bet he would.
I bet he'd do it as a favor, but he's done me enough favors over the years.
Bobby, for sure.
I would definitely want Bobby. I mean, in addition to Bobby being a funny guy, he's my number one best friend.
Justin and Eric would come, I think.
They would be great, but they're a little rusty.
I don't think so.
I'm just kidding.
Greg Fitzsimmons probably would come.
Yeah, but he killed my grandmother. She died shortly after that.
No, she did not.
It's on you, Fitzsimmons.
And Jim Florentine, I don't think we need him.
Oh, wow.
I would like to get more girl comedians. That Zhao Ying broad that was in here, she was one of the funniest. She was great.
Blanford.
Catherine Blanford's great. Catherine Blanford would be funny just because she can't stop commenting on our relationship.
Yeah.
I have asked you as recently as this weekend if you still wanted to go on the cruise or not, and you still don't want to go.
I don't want to. It's not anything. The cruise is fun, and I think everybody that goes on the cruise is going to enjoy it, and it's going to be wonderful. I have too much stuff going on. I'm starting this job. I have children to care for because they only have one.
It seems to me when you're not here and we talk about it that I am happy that you're not going. Like I look forward to. This is going to be the first time that I've had the opportunity to hang out with Bobby and Pete and Mike Olivero and Joe and just chill out. I mean, Joe's got his girl there, but you know.
But you know that I'm way funner.
Oh, listen to me. Most guys go to Vegas to get away from their wives. I choose to go to Vegas with my wife. You are very fun. You're very fun. You gamble. You do fun stuff. You do stuff that you don't normally do. What
did we talk about this weekend? I wish that I could hang out with myself.
Yeah. Yes, you did say that.
I really do.
You did.
I think that I'm fun. I'm fun to talk to. And
you're pleasant.
I'm pleasant.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm a little, I banged my face on the microphone. I'm a little anxious.
That's all right. Who's not?
High strung a little bit sometimes.
Yep.
But overall, I think I'm pretty fun.
I agree.
And I make the best out of a situation. Usually,
Yeah, you won me over on this one. I'm in.
So I would actually like to go on a cruise by myself. If
Listen,
we could arrange that.
I don't know how I'd feel about you going on a cruise with you and your friends.
I'm totally doing that.
Why?
Because eventually I'm going to turn 50. And at that time, I'm going on a girl cruise.
Why don't I get to go on that cruise?
Because it's a girl cruise.
Well, what's the difference?
You're not a girl.
First of all, I don't like it. I'll go and stay in a different room.
You're not going.
Why can't I go?
Because I don't want you to.
That's pretty fucked up.
All of me and all my friends are all going to turn. Our birthdays are literally like
forget it, I'm out.
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
Right? Within like a couple days of each other. So we're going to do that together.
We're going to be 50, everybody. I'm out.
I can stretch.
I'm going to go on a different cruise the same week.
Fine.
All right. Good.
Bye.
Take the kids.
Go.
Listen to me. You enjoy your 50-year-old lady cruise. I'm fine without going. You have a great time. No, I'm saying I want you to have a good time.
I'm going to.
I'm not saying it in a mean way.
You didn't even notice that I did my hair differently today, by the way.
100%. I've been staring at you for the past half hour.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I mean, you like to mix it up every once in a while.
I've never, ever mixed it up. Ever. I've had the same hair since, I don't even know.
Sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's pulled back.
It's
Today,
never pulled
I don't know
back.
what we call this today.
It's half up, half down.
Yeah. Delicious.
And I pulled out this bang.
I noticed.
These little.
That is the only time in the entire time that we've been dating or married that I was not attracted to you is when you had bangs.
I never had bangs.
Yes.
I had a side bang.
No, you had. Whoop. It was bad.
Well, I'm glad that it's only been one time for you.
Only one time. Hey, what is it? Okay, so what do we learn today? That you're going to help me with my fashion.
I have to.
Will you buy me clothes for the cruise?
I don't know. I don't think I have time.
Tomorrow.
How?
Tomorrow.
I'm working. I have a job.
See, I knew this was going to impede on my life. I knew this job was going to be an
But
inconvenience
also,
for me.
I have to order stuff. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to find locally.
Yeah, you can't go to the fat guy clothes store because then you have the same thing that every fat guy on the cruise has.
Right.
All right, I'm with you. But I don't really need it for the cruise. Cruise is just going to be basketball shorts and shirts with no sleeves.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest about that. I do need to go though. I got to get a bathing suit. I don't know where my bathing suits are.
I'm sure that they're covered up by a million tons of clothes upstairs.
You're probably right, but I got to go buy new bathing suits.
Okay.
All right. I like this. I like that we're trying to do this show with frequency.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Me and My Wife podcast. You could find it at calta.tv.
Yep.
Go like and subscribe.
Please.
And this is episode number 13. I will follow us also on Instagram. There's the Me and My Wife at Me and My Wife podcast. Yes?
Yeah.
On Instagram.
I forgot about our Instagram.
We did Instagram Live this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And we can do it again.
Yeah. We're real good at it.
Yeah.
Joe, thank you.
It's my pleasure, Michael. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you to
Thanks,
all the people who
Joe.
are watching today. And feel free to like and share it and tell your friends about it. We'll be back probably not next week unless it's early in the week because, yeah, we'd have to do it like on Monday.
It has to be at night.
Why?
Because
you gotta
I have a
work.
job.
Your job's really fucking things up.
Oh.
This job's not going to last very long.
Not true.
I mean, I didn't realize I was going to be inconvenienced in this deal. Whatever.
Sorry.
Have a great day. We will see you guys next episode, probably at night. Goodbye.
Bye.